What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the press box with C Will. I am C Will. Before I get started, if you like this topic and want to be the first to know when I release new content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like, thumbs up to this video. This one hurts. This one hurts really, really bad. We've seen many tough losses. I've seen many tough losses just in my years of living. You know, we've taken some tough ones, but we most definitely have taken some tough ones in the Sam Pittman era. And I'm not calling for his job or anything like that. In fact, I hadn't even looked at the game again. I'm gonna look at the game before I start to really, go deep into what happened. Right now, this is my emotions as a fan. I'm just going off of how I feel right now. Um, this one hurts. For a lot of reasons. Um, First and foremost, Arkansas is in the SEC. And the SEC conference is not looking good this year. Alabama struggled with South Florida. Um, LSU took a L to Florida State. Alabama lost to Texas, who's also from the Big 12. Georgia looked vulnerable against South Carolina today. Number one, Georgia. So I think the claim to the SEC conference, it may not matter this year. That's how I was looking. The SEC continues to struggle in conference, non-conference play, I should say. Tonight, the Hogs took on BYU. Both teams seem to be in a similar position. Well, BYU actually had 60 players. I thought Coach Prime in Colorado had major turnover. He had 86, but he replaced 60 players. And those guys look good. They look like they took 3 steps forward tonight. And that's what I was expecting for my team to do. But at the same time, if we just look at how we've been playing, the writings were on the wall. You can't be an SEC team and not be physical. And we seem to have lost our identity as bullies. During the whole Sam Pittman era, we've been known to bully people. Being able to, run the ball in the trenches, and being able to have the physical offensive line. But through 3 games, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. Also, whenever we replaced Kendall Browse and when he left to go to TCU, that hurt. That hurt. I think that KJ Jefferson shined under Coach Kendall Browse. And I'm not taking nothing away from Dan Enos because I think that he's a great coordinator, but I don't think that his offensive philosophy best suits KJ Jefferson's strengths. Dan Enos' offense is it's a pro style quarterback passer's offense to where the quarterback doesn't pose the run option in passing plays. Well, it's making KJ primarily a passer, and though he can pass the ball, he came in as a dual threat quarterback, and that's what he is. He's a very, very good dual threat quarterback, which means that he has to use his feet. It's like, I guess we're trying to show that he's this pocket passer that reads, coverages. That's not what he is. He's a guy that is able to get outside the pocket and make throws with his feet. And he's not running because we're trying to protect him. But I don't think that's what's best for the way that he needs to play. Now, in the same time, that when he runs more, there's a chance for injury. But at the same time, can he win us games without running? So that's a tough dilemma. But I believe Kendall Browse, the way that he ran that spread offense, he always put KJ in a situation where he was a run threat as well as a pass threat in the spread. And I think that offense is best suited for him. So we'll see how that continues to unfold. But I'm not really loving. Tonight was a good test to see how he looks in the new offense, and he didn't really look that good to me. No. So moving on to my next reason why this hurts. The schedule is only going to get tougher. It's only going to get tougher. We had the weakest part of our schedule until the end. Well, Missouri is not weak because they beat number 15 Kansas today. So this is the weakest part of our schedule, and we struggle. We're not looking, like we are a good team. And I don't think that we are a good team. I'm gonna go and say it. Being 2-1, really haven't done anything impressive. 2 games at home, you didn't really look good. It's only gonna get tougher. I mean, BYU is a legit team, but we're gonna see some tough defenses, some tough offenses. So this game was big because had we won it, maybe we could have had some momentum to maybe get a game out of this stretch, maybe 2 games out of this stretch. But if we can't beat BYU at home, I mean, how do you get confidence to beat Texas A&M, who has your number, pretty much over the last 3, 4, 5 years? Can't beat them. So why would you think that you can beat them now? LSU under the lights in Baton Rouge. It's gonna be a tough game. First true road game in that environment after this type of loss. That doesn't pose for nothing really positive to really look forward to. I mean, I'm still going to watch and have hope, but I don't feel good right now about the football team. And then, of course, Alabama. Even though Alabama is struggling, maybe that'll be the game that we could fight with because they have quarterback issues. But we're going to fight to have to get 6 wins this year. 6, 7 wins will be the high for this team. The third reason why this one hurts is that the stage was so big, it was set. You had ESPN2, but ESPN there to call the game. The stage was big, the lights was bright. KJ Jefferson, who they have as a top 5 quarterback in the nation, was going up against, I think his name was Kenny Slovis, this is his 5th year. So an experienced quarterback. Which quarterback played the best tonight? So wasn't good for KJ to look like this on this stage in your building. And what was worse about KJ tonight was when it mattered most, he shrank. He shrank. In the fourth quarter, he couldn't make plays. He made the interception, the fumble. Then he fumbled again, but we recovered. Like KJ is sure-handed normally, but he withered. And I like KJ Jefferson, but I was just expecting more out of him. The fourth reason why this hurts is because we have poor leadership. I mean, who is the leader of the team? We can't say Rocket Sanders because he's not here. And when he was here in game one, we still couldn't run the ball effectively. So who's to say that he would have the year that he had last year, this year, because we have a different offense, a different blocking scheme that we still struggle with. So who are the leaders? KJ Jefferson is a leader of the team. And this is how he played. Brady Latham is a senior. And everybody was glad that he came back tonight because he'd been hurt. Brady Latham committed, I counted 6 penalties in the last quarter. I never seen a lineman commit 6 penalties in a row. But he is your senior that's been here. The guy that Sam Pittman was leaning on. Committing false starts. Holding. The most critical times of the game. You got the players that you're supposed to be leaning on coming up short. And the defense we thought was dominant gave up big plays, just like they did in the past. Big plays. I mean, they competed. They made some good plays too, but they not as dominant as we thought through the first 2 games either. So, tough loss, but I see where we are. We have some good players individually, but it's just not meshing well right now. KJ Jefferson, we expect more, buddy. We do. You probably be Arkansas's all-time touchdown person this year. You're gonna break Matt Jones' record. You're gonna break. You could break. No, you're gonna break Brandon Allen in yards. Tyler Wilson, I believe that's his name. You're gonna be number 1 in every category. But this is what we get when it matters most. I mean, the fans deserve more. We just do. And the 5th reason why this hurts is because Sam Pittman has struggled in home games. And I don't understand, why do we struggle at home? We have arguably the best facility in the whole league. Arguably the best facility. It's beautiful. It's skyboxes everywhere. You got all the booths and the lounges, and it's lavish. I mean, the scoreboards, the fans, the hysteria, the energy. The fans adore our program. Like, we have a big time fan base. And this is what we get. Whenever we get up, whenever we think that we can, this is what we get. We deserve more as fans from our football program. Now, the basketball program, I can't complain about. They handle their business. But we deserve more out this football team. We do. I'm not calling for nobody's jobs. I'm just saying we have to get more as fans from our football team. Our facilities are way better than the production of our team. I don't know if it's the coach. I haven't thought about it. I'm just looking at it. We lost to Lee. We lost to BYU. Kent State gave us trouble after they lost 55-6 at home. Missouri State last year, another FCS at home. Like, why do we struggle in that facility? We should be kicking people's tail in that facility. So, guys, I mean, chime in. I mean, I know y'all got things to say. I want you to say it. My platform is designed for all Razorback fans to, especially in videos like this, to express how you feel, because I know this hurts. So feel free to comment. Feel free to say how you feel. You know, that's why I'm here. Let's talk. Let's chat. Because that's what real fans are supposed to do. And right now, we can only lean on each other. So don't forget, again, to subscribe to my channel so you can see my content as I drop it. Hit the like button. And again, we deserve more. That's all I got. Tune in for my recap after I analyze the tape so we can start being able to actually to see exactly where the problem is. So until the next time, my name is C. Will. Take care.